Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today's probably gonna be a shorter video. I suspect around half an hour. Um, but we're gonna start with finish terraforming the mountain, and then we'll set up the villager breeder. So day recap. The schedule is still going strong. Today's run was fine as usual. I'm getting more and more back into the groove of running. Still feels like shit when I wake up in the morning, but I think that's gonna take longer to adjust to waking up early. It's mainly the dreams thing again, and so we'll see how that goes. In other news, Opus 5 dropped today, so I'm excited to test that out. I'm gonna be doing a bit of testing with it after I record this video, before I go to bed, and I'll see the results in the morning. Tomorrow is going to be the day where I'm going to be probably spending a lot of my time in the evening or afternoon editing the video for or writing the script and then editing the weekly recap videos. After that, and then I guess before I move on to other things, I haven't really not much happened today. Been watching some YouTube, catching up on stuff. Some Ludwig React content and H-Rock React content because YouTube. Yeah. Other than that, not much. So. Oh, and seeing as my downstairs neighbor didn't leave me another note, I think that I should be fine for now. I have been trying my best to be quiet, but sometimes I do accidentally step a bit too hard because I find that when I step, I step with like I sometimes heel strike a little bit, and so I've been trying to tiptoe a bit more, especially when it gets past like 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. I also went out and got some beard papas today, which, if you don't know, those are like cream puffs. I think they're okay. But I'm not a huge fan of the consistency of the vanilla custard and the flavor of the vanilla custard. I prefer more like plain custard flavor and a like slightly softer and spongier breading. But nah. I know some people who love it, so it is what it is. Yeah, I'm curious though. Do people like something with a whatchamacallit? Do you guys like for at least for cream puffs? Do you prefer like a harder pastry and like a crunchier, crispier pastry, or a softer, spongier one? I'm in the camp of a spongier one, and for flavoring, I'm in fan of like the classic custard flavor. But that's just me. Yeah. Finish mining this. I also watched Spiffing Brit or Hera. I watched Hera commentate the Spiffing Brit a month ago when he did the Age of Empires thing. As someone who like barely plays Age of like I played once or twice when I was a kid. It was interesting because I like Spiffing Brit, so it was fun to see my goat doing goat things in the world. And yeah. I don't know, I feel like kind of running out of random things to rant about for now. I might use my diamond pickaxe. Yeah, it is what it is. If it breaks, I think I'm going on a mining trip right after this, so I think just get a replacement. I'm a little bit of a hoarder, so like sometimes, um, I've considered just using stone tools for this instead because I don't want to use resources. But what's the point of hoarding all these resources if I'm not going to use them? I'm not going, like I think that's going to be another like soft goal is not hoard resources too much. Try to use them liberally. We're almost done with this terraforming. It's so much slower if I had to use iron pickaxes. Yes. Oh wait, 82. Put your bets in. I think 82 is gonna be enough for this amount of stone. I think it will be. This looks like more like an 80 stone type of situation. Check, good check. Yeah, we're chilling. Taking mine on this one. Okay, the diamond pickaxe survives. Never doubted it in the first place. Alright. And here we go. Now for the dirt. Ooh, I'm gonna need to get more dirt. I'm gonna need to get more dirt. This is not enough dirt. And not good. I'll run back to the house. Okay. I think 2 stacks of dirt for that. Stairs. Put away all our cobblestone. all this coal. Grab the dirt. These crops. Okay. Maybe I'll harvest our farm while I'm here. Oh wait, that was not mature. Seas. This one's mature. Okay. This one's mature. Okay. Oh, oh my god. I, I need to fix that now. I'm gonna forget. I was gonna say I'll fix that later, but I know my ass is going to forget. I'll need to get a hoe. Okay. Let's grab the sugar cane. We need this for the enchanting table setup. That will be made soon, TM. Grab sweet berries because I can. Make a berry farm later on, I'm thinking. Okay, let's go up here. Then we're gonna grab our hoe. Where it goes? Yeah. And then we'll come back after we do the terraforming before we go mining. Okay. Wait, I have the sorting mod, I think. So if we just put this in here. I go like, there we go. Nice and suited. Ah, much better. Okay. Let's finish this. And then gear up to go mine. And then get a few. I think we should get enough for a full set of diamond tools. Actually, I don't know, because I could just achieve that with villagers. That's just a lot of waiting around. I guess I can build their houses while I wait. Okay, that works. Both villagers are alive. That's good. Alright, let's get this villager breeder set up. I want glass. How much glass do I have? 2. Okay. I need to go get more glass. And then I think I have everything else. Let's go get that glass. Or sand. Sand, rather. And my throat's so hoarse today. What the heck? Or my voice is so hoarse. More eggs. Yummy. This down. It's the sand. Is that sand? This is sand. Need 8 sand. Okay. Or at least 8. Um, is it just me, or like every time I get something that needs to be smelted, I try and get a multiple of 8, so I can be like efficient with my coal? Because it feels horrible when I'm using like a whole piece of coal to smelt like one piece of sand. I always try to get things like sand in like multiples of 8. At least that's until I get a super smelter. Once I get the super smelter, I just don't care. I just shove it all in. Um, that's also another thing. I'll add that to the to-do list. Is make a super smelter. That's like later down the line. Okay. Harvest these. Let's. Oh, I meant to place carrots. There we go. All right, let's add a super smelter to the to-do list. Okay. Villager breeder. Okay. I guess we'll start with the villager breeder right after my sand gets smelted. You might be asking why I made all the smooth stone the other day. It's because I wanted to make armor stands. This here. And then this. There we go. And now we have an armor stand in our bedroom. Amazing. Do I have anything to put on it? No, but you know, decorations all about the tiny things. Speaking of, where do I put my bread away? There we go. Put out the bread, put away the eggs, the dirt away. Um, now I need the wool. I need 4 more wool. Need the wood in advance. Let's shear the sheep. Grab the eggs. We breed the cows because we need tons of leather for our enchanting table. So here's the wheat. Let's breed all these guys. The cows. Okay. And then get more wool. Never have enough wool. Okay. Oh, no. Why? I just like autopiloted and was about to make a chest. What the heck? What am I doing? We got 4 beds. Need the glass. We need a fence. And then we need slabs. Use cobblestone slabs. We need 4 trapdoors. Leave that one there because it'll make an odd number. It should give us 4 trapdoors. And then we need 4 carpet. Okay. Up here. Actually, let's get some. That's a good marker block. I guess leaf blocks. So we'll grab some of these birch leaves. Maybe some of these oak leaves while we're at it. And then use up the shear. Never mind. The shear outlasted the tree. Okay. Let's do some planning. Okay, I want the villager breeder to be near. Well, probably be up here, right? The village is gonna be up here. That's gonna be the entire farm area. Village is gonna be up here. And so we're gonna do. I'm thinking. Should get some signs. Make a crafting table. Let's just put a crafting table here. And then we'll make some signs. Okay. This is going to be the villager breeder. And because if we have all the villager professions be different like profession houses, right? I guess this could be like a town hall. Town hall. Yeah. Okay. What will the town hall look like? I'm thinking more like a rustic village, so maybe like it'd be the biggest building, but it wouldn't be massive, right? Maybe I can cure the villagers here as well. Maybe? I don't know. So maybe it has to be a little bit bigger. And maybe here. Like an L shape, maybe. An L shape like here. And then we have like a. Maybe this can be like a semicircle. So this could go like here. Here. I'm thinking shape something like this. That's not really a circle shape. If we go at 2, and then go in 1. This needs to be moved up. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. Okay. Be two out. There. Okay, I don't mind that. Maybe like a little greenhouse out back. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And this would be the town hall. It would have, let's say, 5 wide streets. I like a wide street. So we do like maybe like a house here. Where the villagers inside. So if this was the walls of the house here, to put. We'll figure the specifics out. I'm thinking maybe something like this. This would be the um blacksmiths maybe, or the armor smith, no blacksmith, the armor smith, right? What are the other professions? There's the um armor smith. There's toolsmith. There's librarian, cleric. There's farmer. Um, there's the cartographer, leather worker. What else is there? Let's see. Villager. Minecraft. We go to the wiki. We go to job site blocks. Professions. Okay. Armorer, right? Nope. I did not mean to delete. Oh, I deleted all of it. Guys, let's count this up. We have the armorer, we have butcher, cartographer, cleric, farmer, fisherman, fletcher, leather worker, librarian, mason, shepherd, toolsmith, and weaponsmith. That's 13 different professions. We'll have 13 buildings then. I think this is more like an alleyway here. This will be overlooking the cliff. Or like the pit make-ish. What would these guys be? Maybe across from the armorers, not armorsmith. The armorer. I will make this the um toolsmith. Right? And the weaponsmiths can be like well, I want the wall to be up here I want the whole village to be up on the hill. Because they are. I don't know. Because I want them to be. Like a big square. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a one back here. Is this centered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, needs to be one more over. I should make another shear. A set of shears. Okay. And I need to bring the lead back up. I can bring the villagers up here. Put torches down. Inside the complete building, so I know. Okay. And then this is gonna go here. Thinking 3, 1, 2, 3. No, it needs to be here. Need more leaves. Why am I trying to make this even? Let's just go and see where it takes me. Up here. This maybe? Yeah, I like that. This is going to be weaponsmiths. Okay. Let's get some shears and more leaves. We need, oh my, this is a lot more buildings. 1, 2, 3. I need 10 more. Oh my. Maybe I'll move. I'll have like a barn here. I'll have the clerics next to the house here because it's near the graveyard. And then I'll have the, yeah. And then I'll have the farmers near the farm. And the shepherds as well near the farm. That makes sense. Like what are the farmers and shepherds and the, I mean the clerics can, but what are the farmers the clerics gonna do, or not the clerics, the shepherds going to do in the town? Like they got a shepherd, you know, and a farm. Uh will they be jailed to minecarts? Yes, but you know, it's immersion. You gotta feel immersed. Or something. Let's get these oak leaves. Okay. Oak leaves acquired. Off to build or plan more houses. Okay. I'll need some dirt. I'll flatten out later. Okay. I'm thinking, is the farm's gonna go around here. What if I make this the barn? Right? Uh, the barn slash like the stables. This is going to be barn slash stables, and we'll have the shepherds and the farmers in this building. And then, or we'll have the They don't like shoving them all into one place, and this place is also going to have the animals. The shepherds are going to be here. The farmers can live. Well, the graveyard's here. We can make. The farmers can live on this hill up here. Flatten this out a bit. Maybe like a cabin up here. Doorway goes there. And maybe like a... Get rid of this tree. Like right up to this edge. maybe. Will be the farm hands, the farmers. We are farmers. Farmers. Okay. They can make a windmill into that as well. And then we will have, I need to make more signs. There we go. Okay. And then because this is the shepherds and like the farm animals are going to be here. But if we have this here in a simple-ish house, this will be the butchers. Okay. We got to line up this to show that this is occupied. Okay. And then I think if I have like a smallish chapel right here, maybe like embedded into this hill. Yeah, I'm thinking like it goes here and then up in here a little bit, and then it turns back down. Like just a small chapel. Like here. There you go here. Embedded into the thing. The chapel for the clerics. Okay. Back into the town center, rather. We can have the. Need to make a cartographer place. So I'm thinking maybe like a. This is also like an alleyway, kind of. Here. Here, maybe. Could be the cartographers. Cartographers. We have the 3 metal workers over there. Farmer clerics done over there. Fisherman's gonna be down by the water. Fletchers. What's next? I'm thinking you gotta go through this like narrow passageway. And you reach the Fletcher hut. No, that doesn't work. Small here. I'm thinking like an archery, like a small archery range for the Fletchers. Maybe back here. Right here. There's going to be Fletchers. And they'll have like an archery range like back here that they can shoot. Okay. This is going to be the Fletchers. Okay, and then we're missing leather worker, librarian, mason. 3 left. I want the library to be big because we need all the enchants, right? So it's got to be like the largest, not the largest, but one of the largest. I'm thinking like massive. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Needs to be one longer. And then I'll just I'll just go, I don't know, arbitrary for now. I'll figure out the specifics when I actually get to building it. This is the library for the librarians, of course. And then we need the mason's house and the shepherd's house. 2 more houses. Or heist, like mice. Oh, we already did the shepherd. It's just the mason and the leather worker, rather. Right? Have we done the butcher? We've done the butcher. Maybe the leather worker can sit back here. And it has his house like embedded into the mountain here. Right? This guy is going to be the um, leather worker. Okay. And then we're going to have the final house, the mason's house. So this is going to be part of the archery range. I might expand this turret all the way back there to flatten this out. And then cover this hole up so I can fall in. Let's see. Library ends there. We the masons like right next to the library. A long have a long building. This. Yeah. And the wall can go up there. Then we can have, where does the iron farm going to go? Tisk. I'll have to figure that out later. And ideally, I want the iron farm nearest to the armor, toolsmith, and weaponsmith. Or they're near the entrance anyways, so I could just have the iron farm like down here. I think we need to find a space that is like this. You see how this chunk here is, this area here doesn't have underground caves. That's perfect for iron golem spawning. Might just be down here. We'll make a how do you disguise an iron golem farm? It has to be large enough. I could do the classic put a circus tent on it. That would make sense. It's on the outside. It's like a large circus tent, like right here, pitched right here. Yeah, let's do that. No, but I'd have to. Hmm. This is hard. Or I could just make it right there, like right here. Have a path here. Iron farm is gonna be like right over here. Check for caves. That's not ideal down there. If I make it like right here, maybe? Like, if I built it right here. Um, hmm. Yeah, do the iron farm down here. Do I want to? I don't want to do it. No, let's do it right here. I'll have to look up the specific ranges for the iron farm, but I'm scared it's going to be too close, and then they might count as the same village as all these villagers, and so might have to move it like all the way down over there or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay. Well, I think that should be it for today's episode. Thank you for watching, and we're probably next episode we are going to be actually setting up the villager breeder. Have all the resources in my inventory. Just got carried away planning the town. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with both the edited video and the hour, not maybe not hour long, but the daily video as well. And yeah, we'll see how things go. Leave your comments, suggestions, and questions in the comment section, and I'll be sure to take a look at those. So and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.